I didn't think we could fall in love, broken from the start.
Hi everyone, so I have already primed my face with this primer. Next I am using this L'Oreal Infallible foundation. It's a full coverage foundation, so I have chosen this foundation to do today's makeup. So I am taking a very little amount of product and applying it all over my face. Sorry for my hair which is looking like this because they are still wet. And I love this foundation because it gives you a full coverage, but also you cannot use it for regular basis because of its heavy coverage, so you will have to buy another foundation. I use Maybelline Fit Me all the time and it is awesome. Basically I prefer medium or natural coverage more than high or full coverage foundation. So moving on to eyes, I am using this KRYOLAN concealer as best makeup for eye, just to cover the redness around my eyes. And next I am using this brown color from this palette and applying it onto my crease area.
They were blinded, tried to deny us.
Next I am using a lipstick for my lid. Yeah, it's a hack. You can use any well pigmented lipstick as an eyeshadow. So I am using a brush and applying it all over my lid.
It's just you and me. We might fall apart.
And then blending with the transition color. Next I am using this black from the same palette and applying it onto the outer corner to give my eyes some more depth, and then blending it onto the crease line. Next I am using this shimmery bronze color onto the inner corner of my lid and then blending slightly. Next I am taking the brown lip color again and applying it onto my lower lash line. Then taking the transition color and blending onto my lower lash line. Next I am taking the bronze shimmer again and applying it onto the inner corner of my lower lash line and blending everything. Next is time for my brows, and I am taking this brown gel liner after brushing, and with the help of an angled brush I am applying it onto the middle of my brows and
It's just you and me. We might fall apart. Flower running away. Can we break free? Can we break free?
fill the inner corner in dabbing motion so that it will look natural. Next I am again using this concealer to conceal my under eyes. And the bridge of my nose, chin, forehead and my jawline. And again blending them in dabbing motion. In this way concealer doesn't look cakey and it gives your skin a glowy finish.
Following our hearts, we are breaking free. It's just you and me. We might fall apart, now we're running away with our hearts. Can we break free? Can we break free?
Next, I'm using this LAKME rose powder. It's a new buy. I didn't have a loose powder, so I decided to buy it. And this is the first time I'm using it, so I don't know how it will work. So I'm just trying to bake my under eyes with this powder, and let's see how it will work. The powder is so runny that it went onto my nose and I had to sneeze. So let the powder sit there for a couple of minutes and move on to contouring. So I'm using this bronze shade for contouring from Makeup Revolution highlight and bronzer palette and applying it under my cheekbones, then blending it with a fluffy brush.
From the start, chained to our past, we had closed hearts. We are breaking free. It's just you and me. We might fall apart, now we're running away with our hearts.
And then I'm using this brown color just to emphasize the contouring. And after that I'm removing the excess powder from my face, and I really like the satin kind of finish that the powder gives. Actually in this price I think it's quite good. Next I'm using this Miss Claire blusher in the shade Coral and applying it onto my cheekbones.
They were blinded, tried to deny us, didn't think we were following our hearts.
So next I'm using a black gel liner to make a thin line onto my upper lash line.
We might fall apart, now we're running away with our hearts. Can we break free? Can we break free? Can we break free? Can we?
And I'm lining my lower lashes too. Then I'm curling my upper and lower lashes and applying a mascara.
I didn't think we could fall in love.
And I'm using false eyelashes too for a dramatic look. Always let the glue be slightly dry and then only apply it. In this way you can easily wear false eyelashes. Next I'm using this shimmery highlighter and applying it onto my cheekbones.
Can we break free? Can we
on my nose, chin and slightly on my forehead. I'm applying it on my forehead because it's a very natural looking shimmery highlighter. I would never use a heavy highlighter for my forehead. And then blending everything. And also I am highlighting my brow bone.
Didn't think we were following our hearts. We are breaking free. It's just you and me. We might fall apart. Now we're running with our hearts. Can we break free? Can we break free? Can we break?
2 hours later.
Finally, I have decided to use this brownish lip color from LAKME 925. But after that I have decided to use the previous dark brown color onto my lips again, just to darkify the color. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah.
I didn't think we could fall.
And so that's it guys. I hope you like this video, and if you do, then don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you so much guys for watching. Bye.